Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, which we've put together to share the background to our recent 2016 GUD Safety Excellence Awards success. It is heartening that the Davey business has had no LTIs for more than a year, and I've no doubt that the focus on safety that these projects are generating is a big help. The GUD safety program is a real contributor to a positive safety culture across our business. This year, Davey submitted an entry in each of the 3 award categories, and I'm delighted that all of them were chosen as finalists. This was an excellent result and indicates the quality of the work that our teams have been doing on safety at Davey. I was proud that 2 of our 3 categories won their categories. I would like to congratulate Davey Marketing for winning the Business Initiative Award with the Play Safe Bingo program, which many of you took part in last year. And also Ivan Kish for winning the Individual Award for his R&D electrical safety efforts. Both of these initiatives illustrate our people identifying and speaking up about a safety concern, coming up with a way to tackle that concern, and then working through a process of addressing it, regardless of the other commitments that were competing for their attention. I would also like to recognise the Scoresby factory team here in Melbourne, who won an award last year and who were finalists this year with their 3 Biggest Safety Issues initiative. The factory team has done a terrific job of sustainably changing the safety culture in Davey. I was really impressed with their initiative and will be rolling out the principles of the 3 Biggest Safety Issues across our whole business. Following is a brief snapshot of each of the award winners and finalists across all businesses. As you watch these, please think about your own site or team and consider how you could apply this thinking to improve safety in your workplace.
The marketing team wanted to find a creative way of engaging the entire workforce.
We wanted to maximise the awareness of safety issues, and so we came up with the Play Safe Bingo concept. The first step was actually for people to identify safety issues around their workplace.
We document that on a stock card, then we'd exchange it for a Play Safe Bingo card.
So what this allowed us to do was to register all of the safety concerns, and we developed a safety action plan.
So each day a person would be chosen to pick a number out of the barrel, and that number was circulated via email with a safety message.
So it got everyone really talking and thinking about safety.
We had over 60% of our staff participating around the globe, including New Zealand, the US, Europe and Australia.
Play Safe Bingo was running for nearly 3 months. It was Nigel Greer who ended up with $153, and we had increased awareness through Play Safe Bingo.
During the campaign we collected 157 cards, which means an increase in safety conversations by about 800% for the duration of the campaign.
We can run it again and we can get, again, increased awareness.
The most important outcome of Play Safe Bingo is that we had no lost time in injury during the campaign, and we still don't.
Ivan was part of a safety committee team that came through, and he took a particular interest in some of the things that we were doing.
I noticed a couple of appliances that didn't look up to standard. They were potentially dangerous. So I looked into it further and then found there was a lot more electrical appliances and cases of temporary wiring that weren't quite up to standard.
Working in R&D, we do hydrostatic testing, we've got rotating machinery. There's potential dangers everywhere that we need to be aware of.
Ivan's a fully qualified electrician, so he can probably pick up on some of these things where other people would struggle to see the risk.
I've got full support from the safety committee and the whole R&D team. A lot of support from management as well to keep making the place a lot safer electrically.
So the major outcome of this project was the rezoning of the pool area. This allowed us to have a lot more flexibility around testing, but it also saved a lot of money in terms of appliances and electrical wiring.
Ivan's efforts were exceptional in that he alerted us to different things, that educated us, and as a result of that, our electrical safety standards in the lab here now are high and well maintained.
Safety issues were dealt with mainly by a small group of leaders in the factory. So we wanted to change that and bring our workforce into our safety program a little bit more by engaging and empowering them in the program. We limited the program to 3 suggestions, mainly because we wanted each of the groups to have in-depth conversations about the safety program. We classified them all by control, simplicity and urgency. That was to give an overall rating to the program. We used this rating to then resource the program, so anything that had a higher rating received the resources first.
The biggest challenge was completing 38 safety issues within a short time period of 12 weeks.
It's got everyone thinking about safety. Now it's like a part of a daily work life for us. When we start in the morning, we got normally a morning meeting, and the first question we raised is about the safety issues. When we go back to the workplace, we always look for the safety issues. We are more aware of it, definitely.
If we can get everybody doing this, it's going to take Davey to the next level in terms of safety.
We're a traffic management subcommittee made up of employees in different operational areas for the Brown & Watson business.
Last October, we had 2 near misses between our forklift and pedestrian.
This resulted in the formation of the Traffic Management Subcommittee.
We work with an external Becky OH&S consultant to identify and implement a number of safety improvements.
The dispatch area now has barriers separating traffic from pedestrians. Also, the production RF section has barriers.
Access is denied through a door under a mezzanine access point, and physical barriers are also installed at the replenishing area.
And also at the BB bulk picking area. A new gate and barrier is installed at the inwards goods.
And the safety gates are installed at the customer's pickup area, controlling visitors and drivers for accessing the building.
Expandable mobile safety barriers have been installed at the pedestrian crossing.
What we've actually implemented is separating the forklifts and the pedestrians to make a safer work zone for everybody.
Now after the changes, it's definitely a safer place to work.
We held a pop-up day in conjunction with our customer Supercheap Auto to fit cabin air filters for their customers. This was held at 2 of their Melbourne stores in November last year. We developed a safety and traffic management risk assessment plan for the pop-up day that included shopping centre car park traffic management plan to minimise through traffic of vehicles and pedestrians in our workspace, hazard identification and safety items required at the venues, third-party management and compliance, including food handling certification for the barbecue chef and the insurance policies of the mechanics. Staff and third-party safety briefings so all parties understood the safety compliance and expectations. And the documentation of a cabin air filter fitment process to ensure vehicle immobilisation and risk management. The goal of our pre-planning assessments was to ensure that we effectively manage people and vehicle movement in our temporary workplace, creating a no-risk environment. The learnings from this approach have spread across our business and our customers. Our sales staff use this as a template day-to-day and for customer trade show events we partake in. Our customer Supercheap has taken some of our learnings and implemented them for their fitment staff.